Hundreds of mourners paid homage today to Jane Usher, who was sent off with an official funeral this afternoon in Belize City. The Mass of Thanksgiving was preceded by a viewing of Usher's flag-draped casket at Holy Redeemer Credit Union, where the centenarian had been a mainstay since 1956 when she became its chief executive officer. Employees of the lending institution, as well as its countless member owners, stood in reverence of the matriarch of the credit union movement. Today, Miss Jane, as she was affectionately known, was eulogized by her son Robert Usher as a woman who was profoundly faithful to the church.
She never gave up her rosary and continued to pray every day, multiple times, some days while laying in bed. From this, she never wavered, and neither did she waver from her faith. The church was special to her, as it was to her brother and her sisters. She believed in her religion. She was a Catholic, but respectful of others' rights to worship in God's house of their choosing.
Like her late sibling, father of the nation, George Cadle Price, Miss Jane was foremost a servant of the people.
She believed in service above self, service to others, service to the community, and service to country. She was recognized with several accolades over her lifetime, for which I will not enumerate again, as some are in the program, others have been spoken of, and still others have been mentioned elsewhere. But there is one that I will mention once again, and that one is that she is one of the earlier recipients of the Paul Harris Award from the Rotary Club of Belize. In the early days of Rotary, as it is today, the award was and is given to those individuals who demonstrated service above self in their everyday lives.
On behalf of Prime Minister Dean Barrow, Minister Tracy Tager Panton extolled Jane Usher. The former parliamentarian was also fondly remembered by the People's United Party. She served as a member of the House of Representatives from 1979 to 1989. She was also president of the Senate from 1989 to 1993.
She believed that strong families make for the building of a strong nation. Her devotion to family and the love and support she received from her children and grandchildren fueled her pioneering and transformative work that provided invaluable service to all manner of people from all walks of life without fear or favor. In public life, Miss Jane was a trailblazer. She charted a course for herself and for others where very few women had the courage to venture at that time. She served as the elected area representative of the Pickstock Division for the People's United Party for 2 consecutive terms.
Great-granddaughter Sophia Usher read a tribute to Jane Usher, which was written by the Special Envoy for Women and Children.
She is an incredible inspiration to women of all ages and walks of life across the country, an example of the possibilities that exist when women play an integral role in the development of our nation. It is on the very formidable legacy of women like Miss Jane that we stand in our efforts to achieve parity for women and girls in this country. We are forever grateful for her service. Miss Jane is truly without comparison. I don't know if she will ever join her brother in having official conferral of the status which befits her legend.
Miss Jane was interred at Price Bank, where her family home is located. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.